Hi friends, updating you from my home in sunny Arizona. I'm outside on my patio enjoying this beautiful spring day, and I am officially 2 days post implant placing, so I'm excited about that. So I wanted to share my experience there, but I am in really not a lot of pain, if any. I had the surgery on Monday, and that experience was very, very simple. I opted to do IV sedation, and that was a little bit of an extra cost. It cost me about $550. Completely worth it, in my opinion. It made the experience, I don't even remember the experience for the most part, so I can't speak much to what the actual procedure was like because I was unconscious. But basically, the only pain I experienced was on the back of my hand for my IV. They had to, I don't have very good veins in my arms, and so they tried to place it in my arm, and that didn't work, and so they eventually put it in my hand. So that was the only discomfort that I experienced the whole time. I just basically went in, filled out a health questionnaire that was having to do more with the sedative and the anesthesia than anything. It was not full general anesthesia. It was kind of like twilight sedation. So I was technically awake, just extremely relaxed. And the medication has, as they described it, an amnesic effect. So I don't remember any of it, which is really nice. So basically, I went in, filled out the paperwork, paid my fee directly to the anesthesiologist guy, dentist who came in to do that part because my dentist doesn't do that himself. So it was a separate guy. Went in, paid my money, talked to him for a minute. He explained how it was going to go. They placed my IV. I went back. They took my things and got me all comfortable, put a nice warm blanket on me. They put the IV in, which, is not the most fun thing, but it's really not that big of a deal. And then he injected the medicine in the IV, and the next thing I know, I'm being woken up, and my fiance started driving me home. And I barely even remember that. I hardly remember even getting home, and I remember him waking me up, giving me my medication, and then setting me up with some Netflix in the bedroom and giving me a snack. He gave me a protein shake. And even at that point, I didn't have any pain, which I thought was really surprising. Even when I put my tongue, like where the implant was placed, I was expecting it to really hurt, like they're drilling into the bone. And nothing. And so I was fine that day. It was just a little tender, like when I'd bite down and if I'd swallow really hard, like back here. But other than that, it was nothing. And then the next day, Tuesday, I had like almost zero pain. I ended up taking one pain pill in the morning, and that was, I probably didn't even need to. And the rest of the day, I was fine. And then today, what I've noticed is I didn't take any pain medication, no ibuprofen or anything. And I noticed I've been getting a little sore in the back of my jaw because I have been doing some talking. I've been like doing my normal work stuff, which involves a lot of phone calls and a few account visits. And I've noticed after lunch I was starting to get a little sore, but that's it. Like I'm shocked at how little. Like I've had, you know, crowns placed and things like that, and those left me more sore and uncomfortable than this, which I really didn't expect. So if you guys are gonna get an implant, I'm telling you, way easier than I anticipated. Like this has been one of the easier like dental things that I've had done. I was more sore after my braces. I was more sore after root canals, crown placements. This is fine. This is no big deal at all. So I'm pretty excited about that. So unless anything changes drastically in the next few days, like I get significantly more uncomfortable, no big deal. So as far as aftercare, I was supposed to avoid any crunchy foods like chips. They said avoid things like pizza for a week afterwards. So I've been doing okay. Like to be honest, I forgot to read the list of stuff I was supposed to avoid, and I've pretty much broken all the rules, and I've been fine. So I do have my water pick, and I have water picked my mouth uh, on the lowest setting because I didn't want to like blast the sensitive tissue with the water pick jet because that can get pretty strong. So I put it on the lowest setting, and I've been making sure to not get any food in there. I haven't been chewing on that side of my mouth at all, and so it's really been fine. So I'm really excited that I'm not having to deal with any major pain or discomfort, stuff like that. So anyway, I'll go ahead and show you guys what this looks like. And sorry about the extreme close-up. So it's this metal bracket that I didn't expect. I honestly thought they were going to stitch up and close the gum over the top. I didn't realize, I think they called it like a healing bracket or something like that, or a healing post. and it's basically like a metal cap. I did not know that was going to be there, and I don't know how I missed that in all my researching, but I did. So that was kind of a little weird, and I didn't know to expect that. So yeah, there's a little metal thing, but I assume that's just going to hold the place. They're going to take that little cap off, and when they place the crown, that'll go away. So anyway, I'm happy to report everything was a lot smoother than I anticipated. So if you're going to have this procedure done, don't worry, don't stress, super easy. And I do recommend getting the sedation because I assume that a lot of my simple experience has to do with the fact that I was completely unconscious. So anyhow, thanks. And I'm going to upload a video of me coming out of anesthesia. It's a little silly, just because, you can't laugh at yourself. So anyway, if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe. I'll probably post that in the next couple days. I'll probably splice my 2 videos, me getting there, and then me coming right out. Nothing terribly funny. It's just a little silly. I didn't say anything real goofy. I just was like, oh, I don't remember anything. Not quite as funny as my wisdom teeth removal video, I don't think. But anyway, I'll upload that in the next couple days. And anyhow, thanks everybody. I'll keep you updated if anything changes.